Bulgarian man has been arrested in Germany and charged over the rape and murder of journalist Viktoria Marinova. We've been speaking to her former colleagues in Rusa. They told us about the work she was doing before she died and the kind of person she was. Evelyn Lavrick reports.
A makeshift memorial in the centre of Viktoria Marinova's hometown of Rusa is a bitter reminder of the young journalist's brutal death for her grieving friends and colleagues. Ivan was one of her best friends and co-workers. They shared the same office at the local television station where they produced the investigative programme which Viktoria presented.
She was very, very positive, very smiling. She was very responsible, very righteous.
During her last broadcast, she had introduced two journalists involved in a joint Romanian-Bulgarian probe into a large-scale corruption case. It had involved European funding, businessmen and politicians.
I was interviewed and I recounted our story and talked a lot about corruption in both countries, about money laundering and how criminal organizations work in both our countries.
Bulgarian police have now named a suspect in the murder case who's being detained in Germany. He's Severin Kramerov from the victim's hometown. Police have also released CCTV footage from a security camera located near the scene of the crime of a young man who is believed to be the suspect. Bulgaria's chief prosecutor says, at this stage we don't have proof that the murder was related to the victim's professional work, but the arrest does not mean that we'll discontinue working on all possible motives. Viktoria Marinova's death has contributed to a wider outcry. Her funeral will be held on Friday and hundreds are expected to attend. Evelyn Lavrick, Euronews.
On that story from our correspondent Jessica Saltz in Berlin. Good morning, Jessica. We heard in Evelyn's report about that arrest in Germany. What's the latest?
Well, a 20-year-old Bulgarian man named in German press as Severin K. was arrested on Tuesday evening in the northern German city of Stade. He faced a brief court hearing yesterday in Stade, where he has said, the suspect said to have agreed to extradition back to Bulgaria. This according to the local prosecutor. A higher regional court will decide today whether he remains in custody until he is handed over to Bulgarian authorities. It is believed he could be extradited within a matter of days. Bulgarian and German authorities worked very closely together to trace the suspect's movements. He is believed to have fled from Germany through Romania, from Bulgaria through Romania to Germany, and was staying in an apartment in Stade, believed to be belonging to relatives of his. Now, not much is known about him. It is believed that he does already have a criminal record in Bulgaria, and Bulgarian authorities have said that they do already have DNA evidence that they believe links him to the crime.
All right, so that's the latest from Germany. Thank you very much, Jessica. But what about the reaction from Bulgaria? Well, let's go to our correspondent, Robert Cekani, for the latest on that. Robert, tell us what's been happening in Bulgaria in this investigation.
Good morning, Belle. Well, in Bulgaria we have a completely new situation since until yesterday's announcement that we have a suspect, Severin Kramerov, who has been caught in Germany. Actually, until that point, Bulgarian people said that no matter what Bulgarian authorities would say about this case, they are not reliable. There is a huge lack of the work of the authorities in Bulgaria. But now we have the German authorities to question the suspect, and the trial is going on, the extradition in Germany. So this is a completely new situation. Everyone who told here in Bulgaria that you cannot trust the authorities in Bulgaria, now they have actually no reason not to trust the authorities in Germany.